let's walk everybody through the plan. So this is
the rest of the studio is filled here with literally
the 3-week plan.
The 3-week plan.
So we got week 1 in front of us. So week 1 focuses on the gut, because if you have an unhealthy balance of bacteria in the gut, that causes inflammation in your gut, which shows up as inflammation in your skin. When you have an unhappy gut, you have unhappy skin. So if you're eating a diet that's rich in refined carbs and sugars, that's actually feeding the bad bugs in your gut, and that's what's showing up as inflammation. So during week 1, you want to try to swap out foods like crackers, white bagels, chips, cereals, and replace them with foods.
Dang it, I knew she was going to say the potato chips.
Oh, no, chips are on the list. You want to try to replace them with foods that are lower in sugar and high in fiber, like oatmeal, quinoa, sweet potato, lots of vegetables. And you don't have to give up the foods that you love, like pasta. You know, you guys love pasta, right? You just have to find a pasta that's lower in sugar.
Dark leafy greens. In fact, the pasta we're making today is made, the base of it is
lots of veggies.
Rocky.
And that impacts how your body absorbs the sugar. So even if you're mixing some spinach with your pasta, that can help. So you also, during week 1, want to load up on antioxidants. Antioxidants protect your skin from free radicals. Free radicals are like little missiles. You know, they target your skin, they trigger inflammation. So you want to have things like deeply colored fruits and vegetables, also green tea and dark chocolate, great sources of antioxidants. I'm looking at you guys because you're like, dark chocolate, man, that was like their saving grace. I remember you guys you have a sweet tooth, right?
Yeah,
They're like, Dr. Bowe, we really like our sweets. And I'm like, try dark chocolate.
What about probiotics that come in a bottle?
So actually, Michelle and Melissa do take a probiotic supplement. They don't like yogurt and having the other dairy foods in their diet. But if you don't want to take a supplement, you can just eat yogurt. Just look for the words live active cultures and just be careful about the sugar content.
They have them for children now.
They do. My daughter's on lots of probiotics.
Yeah.
You can imagine.
Okay, so let's move along.
So that's week 1. So week 2, we focus on your brain and the things that you do every day that affect your stress levels, because we know that chronic stress can really contribute to inflammation in the skin. So in week 2, we talk about things like sleep and exercise and meditation. And you don't have to be an expert in meditating. If you just focus on breathing, just be mindful, a few minutes every day, it triggers something called the relaxation response, which stops psychological and emotional stress from being translated into physical inflammation. Now, you're probably like, why are we standing in front of eggs? So I'm going to show you. This is an egg that is a healthy skin cell. So this is basically what looks like a nucleus. I mean, it's kind of looking like a real cell. That's a good, healthy skin cell. But this is your skin when it's stressed out. So I'm going to take, let's crack all this on here.
You sure are making a mess. I don't know about dirty skin, but...
That is your skin when it's stressed. So, I would rather eat that egg, for sure. All right, so
I'd rather scramble them both up and call it a day. But actually, all kidding aside, eggs are one of the superfoods for your brain.
They're like
we had a separate doctor
here.
He's a brain doctor.
Bomb of nutrition. You got to be careful where you get your eggs from. So you want them to be pasture-raised or cage-free, omega-3. That is a huge difference. Just getting your regular egg is not really the same quality.
It's one of those things you should overspend on. The quality of the egg matters.
Yes. And your farmer's market is a great place to get your eggs. So week 3 focuses on skincare. Now, the number 1 mistake that Americans make when it comes to your skin is that they're over-cleansing their skin. So in week 3, I tell my patients and I tell my readers, you want to gather up those products and instruments that are literally rubbing and scrubbing away your good bugs and throw them in the trash. So both of my girls threw away your loofahs.
Threw them in the trash.
During like all 3.
I think these are nasty to begin with. If you're saving your old dead skin every day, you ain't getting clean.
All the more
There's
reason
nothing
to
clean
get
about
rid of them.
You're just rubbing it all around and then saving it up for later. No, gross.
There you go. I love it.
Well, I always thought these were the nastiest
They
things.
are.
And my
Thank
mother
you for
would keep
saying
it on the
that.
side of the bathtub for like
They're
years.
damp and they're growing fungus and all the bad bugs that you don't want, right?
Heebie-jeebies. Nope.
Yes. Now,